We are going to touch base on 7 concepts today. First is the altered state of consciousness. It is about us. It is not something about other worlds or some other beings. It is about us. Perception of reality. And my favorite, warrior's path. Non-ordinary reality. Again, death as an advisor. Seeing versus looking, stalking and dreaming. I'm going to ponder upon topics one by one. First is the altered state of consciousness. This one word fascinates me in the entire spiritual dictionary is consciousness. You can do an exercise. You can ask all the spiritual people, whoever you meet in your life, ask them what is the definition of consciousness. You will never find two similar answers. I have done that exercise. And nobody can immediately say. They will think, they will have to comprehend. It is a very complex definition. It cannot be just read somewhere and explained. Soul and consciousness, not same. This is a big myth everybody has. They think both are same. Soul is different, consciousness is different. Until we don't understand the word consciousness, we are not into the entry portals of spirituality. The word conscious or consciousness go with many things. Conscious body, conscious mind, conscious soul, conscious intellect. Soul body, soul mind, does it go? If both are same, then why there are two words? That is the first question my mind always asks me. The first experience I got on consciousness is in 2004 when I was sleeping in the night. I came out of the body. I saw all my 7 bodies, and in the morning when I woke up, I got a question. I saw all my 7 bodies, but who is seeing that? If I see only my physical body, I may think this is the astral body seeing the physical body. But if I could see all the 7 bodies, who is seeing that? That is when the depth started increasing. Is it the soul or consciousness? Again, look at these words. Soul, growth. Is there anything called soul expansion? Doesn't go, right? Consciousness expansion. It goes. Consciousness growth? No. I play with words. So consciousness grows or expands? Expands. Soul grow or expand? Growth. So for the soul there are stages, the consciousness there is expansion. Every lifetime the soul grows. Every life. Whether you do anything, whether you don't do anything, the soul always learns. Conscious witness. Witness conscious. Heard about that word? Be a witness conscious. So consciousness, what does it do? It witness. Conscious experience doesn't go, right? Soul experience, it goes. Soul witness doesn't go. You see the words? So the soul wants experience, consciousness wants expansion. The expansion happens how? Witness. Witness. The judge in the High Court or Supreme Court, they will just sit. He will witness. all the cases. Finally, you will give the judgment. Soul is more on experiences. So, who are we? Are we this body? Are we these emotions? Are we this mind? Are we this intellect? Are we the astral body, causal body, supracausal body, cosmic body, nirvanic body? No. Are we humans experiencing soul, or are we souls experiencing human life? Souls experiencing human life. Then what are we? Souls. Somebody say, I don't know, sir. Somebody say, I heard, sir. Somebody say, I have experienced, sir. Somebody says, absolutely right. How? Because of the depth of the experiences they have or no experience. If somebody don't have experience and if their mind is too logical, they will look at me like this. What? But if they have a predetermined mind, prefixed, there's nothing called soul. We die, that's it, end of chapter. Everything ends. Do they have experience? No. Somebody will say, afterward we will be born. Do they have experience? No. Why we say that? We will cover today. So consciousness, witness, it will not judge. It will not say correct, wrong. It will not say true, false. Nothing. It will just witness. Will the camera judge? Or will it just witness and record? The consciousness is just like a camera. It will just record everything. That's all. If there is a new recording, it will expand. If you don't give new, it will just stay there. And the soul needs experiences. So, two things that is important for us is experience and witness. Opportunities we always get. Or we should create opportunities in every way so that we get more experiences. Opportunities, experiences. Opportunities, experiences. That's all. I look life in only these two are my eyes. I got an opportunity to come to Valley to conduct a session. I'm getting some experiences. I'm hearing so many experiences. I'm meditating. I'm traveling. That's all matters. Everything else will vanish. My dear friends, everything else will vanish. All the bodies will perish. The soul, will it perish? The consciousness, will it perish? No. So then what will not perish is experiences. What will not perish is expansion. That's all. So if you primarily focus on these two things, how will you focus? Now I told you, somebody wrote here, somebody remember. But after you step out, you go back to your home, how will you remember? Mananam. By either remembering ourselves or sharing with few people, hey, do you know these are the things? And you can tell, I don't have experiences yet, but I heard. When you continuously speak about this, then you are inviting such experiences. That's all. There are two kinds of people you can see who gives lectures on spirituality. One fellow wants experience, so he is sharing. One fellow got experience and he is sharing. That's all. For experiences he is sharing, since he shared, he will get experience. Because his focus is there. Your focus is lost. By the moment we go out, so many things occupy our mind, we are lost. So the consciousness, altered states, it can stay anywhere. Body, mind, intellect, soul, anywhere. People who are body conscious, the moment you go near them, they will say, hey, you have become little fat. You have become little thin. What are you doing? What diet control? Hey, your hair has become white. Are you using dye? Your legs are little cross. You are short. You are tall. They will only speak about body. In my entire childhood, I had thousands of examples around me. People who are only body conscious. The moment they see me, they will only do a scanning, top to bottom, then start commenting continuously. They are baby souls. They don't want anything. They will only talk about body, they will die. If you are too much focused on the body, you have to alter your consciousness to the next, that is emotions. Conscious, body conscious, emotional consciousness. Your emotions, I will tell you, the most powerful weapon in the body. Suppose you meet a new person, you don't know who he is. We all have trust factors, whether to believe him or no. It can be a family person, it can be a business person, it can be a neighbor, stranger. But when you observe your emotions will exactly tell you what the other person's intentions are. But you have to clear your mind. If you are preoccupied with the mind, you will not know the truth. Observe your emotions. My emotions always gives me perfect answers. You don't need any spirituality. Just emotions you catch. With some people we are very close, very friendly. First time when we are meeting, happened. With some people we are for 20 years, 10 years. Still we are not comfortable. There's a mismatch in the aura. So such people who are too much focused on the body shift to the emotions. But staying there alone won't help you. If you are too focused on the emotions, if you are a person who is always emotional, emotional body is the closest body to the physical body, first body, which is also called etheric body. Your emotions are in the etheric body. I don't know how many of you saw the video Spiritual Reality. How many of you? Nice. It shows there are 72,000 Nadi Mandalas, the energy comes, there will be energy patch, all this. Where is it? Is it in the physical body? No. It is in the emotional body. It is in the etheric body. So if your emotions are not right, the channels are damaged. It is your duty to keep your emotions clean. If anybody tells you, hey, you are meditating, then why you are angry? Happens in our house, right? You tell, my friend Vishwamitra also same. They expect when we meditate, we have to be very shant. Tell them, Vishwamitra ji and me are very close friends. When we meditate, we get anger, but we get right anger. And that anger, sometimes we will become Durvasa Muni also. Be careful. Okay. It happened many times for me. That's why I'm telling you. I'm giving you a clue. Because they will knock you down. If there are people at your home who don't meditate, it's a great blessing, because they become your conscious, witness conscious. Every moment they will watch you. Hey, you're meditating, see what you're doing. Hey, you're meditating, you're not. You're meditating. They are thinking about meditation more than you. When I started meditation, there were 11 people in my home. Only I was meditating. Imagine how much support I got. Wow. I used to sit in a dark room and meditate. Suddenly lights turn on. I don't know whether it is third eye light or tube light. My dad comes and turns on, off, on, off. He is doing a testing whether I will come out or whether I am meditating or no. When I ask him to meditate, he closes the eyes. He calls my mother, coffee. He gets the coffee, drinks, then water. I said, all funny things used to happen in my home. And I used to have 4 or 5 books on spirituality. Every Sunday evening, my uncle comes. He is the head of the house. He dictates us. What he say, we have to listen. 11 people in the home. One is a motherboard, everything is processor. So he comes and he sits in a chair. I'll sit there. He will look at the books. Lopsang Rampa, Osho. Then he looks at me. Where is C, C++, Java? Where are these books? And what is these books? And then the Bhagavad Gita starts. 1 hour he will scold me. Every Sunday routine. It happened for 1 year, 52 weeks, without miss. But I am really thanking him because all the curses happened in the first year itself. Then when I go to the society, anybody say anything, nothing goes inside me because I was trained well. I was very well trained. And in the meditation center where I learned meditation, 20-30 people used to come. Only I used to get experiences, nobody gets experiences. So after meditation, everybody will look at me. Did you get anything? It used to be very embarrassing. Should I say or no? When I tell my experiences, there is no happiness, sadness, no acceptance, no rejection. They will just keep looking at me like this. You go and share, you will know. So I got very well trained in the first few years in every way. So the consciousness has to shift altered states. If you are a very emotional person, my sister, she don't meditate. She won't meditate. But in her physical eyes, she see many things. One day she came to my home. She said in the night she opened the eyes, she saw UFO is going. Small. I said, what did you do? I immediately slept. I said, you should have waked me, no? And in the dreams she see many souls, many things she see. And she tells me, to whoever I speak about this, they will say, your mind is not good. Some problem is there. You are imagining, you have fear, this, that. They will say many things. You are the only person who accepts. I say, welcome to the club. Then I tell her, you meditate because these things are coming to you naturally because of your past lives. Otherwise, how is it possible? But no. Very high emotional person. Very high emotional person. People like that, when you go and meet any other person, if they are broken, disorder or disease, she will cry. Her heart will break, she will cry. Very soft and sensitive person. But the problem is, when you become emotional too much, you attract the etheric patches in your etheric body. So who is creating the reality there? When you become emotional, you are inviting the etheric patches. Such people, they should start focusing on the mind. Go to the next stage, that is conscious mind. Start remembering the truths. Use your mind to come out. Mind, where is it? Do we have? I think we have. Where is it? Definitely not in the body, doctor. No. Not in the body, but where is it? It is there. Where is it? Astral body. It is in the astral body. Anybody saw souls from the childhood? 1, 2. What you're sleeping or when you're awake. Was it colorful? No, plain white. Was it colorful? Black color. Oh, black. It can be something else too. Soul dikha nahi? Blue color soul. Black color soul, white color soul, blue color soul. Those are not souls. A soul will never stay after the death of the physical body. It will immediately go. Two things that stay, etheric body and astral bodies. The etheric body will have full of emotions and desires. Astral body will have full of thoughts because the mind is there. So when I die, my soul will happily leave. Consciousness goes because contract over. Physical body ka contract over. Why to stay? It will go. But emotions, hey, I'm yet to go to Switzerland. Mera car loan, that is okay. What about my family? Can't accept. My home, the bondages, attachment, no, it will never leave. And as long as the mind has thoughts, the astral body can't go. It cannot ascend. It cannot ascend. It will just wander here. Today, whatever the state we are, after the death also same state. Suddenly don't think you will become angel, left side one wing, right side one wing will come, you will fly. Nothing will happen. Whatever you are exactly now, same thing will be there. Little less load because body is gone, but mind is still there. Suddenly you will feel, oh, my back pain is gone, knee pain problems are gone, but all other problems will be still there. So that load is gone. So when we leave the physical body, suddenly the load is gone. Some doctors declare somebody dead. Suddenly they are awake, right? Cases are there. Then immediately they will say, medical miracle. Beyond our hands, God. Declare and then simply leave because they cannot comprehend. Because they cannot see beyond the body. Beyond the body, if there is any problem with the mind, immediately another doctor comes, psychiatrist. When you have problems, how can you solve others' problems? If you want to give anything to anybody, first you should have that. Without you having happiness, how can you share happiness? Without you having health, how can you speak about health? So people who are already in the mind, they should move towards intellect. Next stage. Intellects are the people who don't speak about people. What is he doing? What is she doing? What is happening in her life? They don't care. All that they care is knowledge, experiences. I found such people in pyramid society. Here, we don't care. What age is yours? What gender? What religion? What belief systems? Nothing. Whether you have job, whether you are alone, whether your case are against you, nothing, we don't care. All that we ask is, from when are you meditating? What is your experience? Recent experience, at least that you will remember. No? What is the recent experience? From when are you meditating? They are intellectual people. Full of intellects. We don't care about the body, appearances, gender, which religion you are from, where. No care. We don't care about that. All that we care is the knowledge you have. Hey, what book you are reading? I said, I'm coming to Pyramid Valley. One girl messaged me, when you are coming, can you bring a book? So I got a book for her. That's all. So, altered state of consciousness, when you are in the intellectual stage, you have to have soul consciousness. If your life is pathetic, or if your life is good, whatever it is, close your eyes and remember, hey, I am a soul. This human body is temporary. I am just come here for experiences. You just remember this truth, all the problems just vanish like a thin air. I tried that. Then your focus is where? Experiences. Some loss is an experience, some gain is an experience. Otherwise, if you gain, your ego is going up. If you lose, emotionally you are broken. Because your consciousness is in the lower. Your consciousness has to be in the soul. Then everything you will see as an experience. It's not just mindset. So when you have the altered state of consciousness, but if there is a nice ice cream, you say, no, I am a soul. No, yeah, go eat, enjoy. So remember, whenever you need help, close your eyes and remember you are a soul. Help will come. Because that is truth. You are connecting with the truth. You get a lot of clarity because you are transcending beyond your emotions, your mind and intellect. And you are going 10,000 feet high and you are looking at your life. One guy was always polishing and cleaning something for many years. Somebody asked, what are you doing? He said, I don't know. There is a big bolt. Every day I do that. Then they took him 100 feet above. Then he understood it's an airplane and there is a tire, and in the tire there was a nut, and he is cleaning that. Then he understood, all these years, am I cleaning that? What was missing is the perception. The overall perception was missing because he is in the lowered state of consciousness. You should look your life from soul's perspective. Everybody has some guilt, right? Somewhere. Guilt. That I should not have done like that. He should not have spoken like that. This shouldn't have happened. Believe me, your soul doesn't want that. Just drop that. Drop the guilt. No use. No use of having any guilt feeling. When we die, when we go to the higher worlds, and you say, I didn't do anything, he said, no problem, take one more lifetime. It's okay. One whole lifetime is just considered as one page of your book. The whole lifetime. In this whole lifetime, one small incident you are thinking it's big. Then somebody asked me, only one page? No, sir. But I said, this page should be the most important page. When you read books, some pages you will get stuck, no? Wow. So make this lifetime the most special page in your life. Not any other ordinary. That is what I am doing. One page not enough. Maybe 3, 4 I will write. I am doing more. What I can. Because I want more soul growth, more consciousness expansion. So when we change the consciousness, when we are able to change, without meditation we can't immediately change the states of consciousness. It is just like a laser light, wherever you are pointing. Body, mind, intellect, soul. So when we change that, what is the use? Okay, we understood what is consciousness. We understood what is altering the states. What is the use? Spiritual significance and purpose you will understand by this. Do we all have a purpose of birth? Purpose of life? We have. But how will we understand? I know my purpose of life and I already fulfilled. I am doing my second innings. If you don't understand your purpose of life, simple, you will come back. Your assignment, if you not do, you have to come back to do. Simple. The logic is simple. When we are always dwelling in our emotions, mind, other personal affairs, worldly affairs, all time we are only here, then when are we connected with ourselves? When are we connected with our soul? When are we connected with our purpose? If you want to know your purpose, very simple. You don't need third eye. You don't need any spiritual master to tell you. If you do any work, your body, mind, intellect, if it is enjoys, you are totally there, lost, that is your purpose. If you are singing and you are totally lost in that, your purpose is there. And if you are just singing for others, then you are fulfilling others' purpose. My kid wants to become a musician. Kid doesn't want to become a musician. But if the kid really wants, then he will also involve himself 100%. You must find your purpose. There is no one purpose, there are purposes. There is no only one purpose. This is another myth. Purposes of life. And there is common purposes we all have. What? Giving more experiences to the soul. Common purpose for everybody. If we don't go out, we don't socialize, when we don't talk with people, when we don't engage, we are not giving more experiences. The consciousness won't expand. So your purpose of life, the spiritual significance of why am I born, will open up naturally if you are able to alter the state of consciousness. Because you are not stuck anywhere. You can be anywhere. Like a very good movie actors, no? They can take any role. Especially the drama artists. You give a role, immediately they can change. They become that. You are very emotional. Immediately you should become an intellectual person. Then immediately you should go to a soul level. Can you do that in 5 minutes? All 4 state of consciousness. Do a drama, no? Act. Path to enlightenment. What is enlightenment? The another word of enlightenment is what? Mukti? Mukt. And there are muktis. It is not singular. It's again plural. Samadhi state. We have heard about that. What is Samadhi state? Mind becoming blank, or there are no thought stage. Shunya. Are these all same? No. Can these be explained in words? No. If you experience, you will understand. Whatever question you have, immediately if you get answered, then that is Samadhi state, not zero state. Any questions, instantly you should get answers. That is called Samadhi sthiti. It's a sthiti. It means stage, state. Enlightenment means crossing the 6 chakras and going here. Yesterday, somebody was speaking to me. I went into trance. I saw they are still in the circles. They are not yet enlightened. They are still in the karmic circles. But that person did not allow me to share, but they are continuously speaking what to do. Later I forgot, now I remember. But now I don't remember who is that. So they will be in chakras, cycles of life. They have to take few more lifetimes. Your path to enlightenment. It is not enlightenment, path. Path to enlightenment, you will easily go in the path if you are able to alter the state of consciousness. You will be able to alter the state of consciousness if you see the life as a drama. If you can't see life as a drama, then you are too much involved deeply into it. Then you are broken. Then you are suffering. Then you are judging, you are scolding. You are creating hell for yourself. You create your own reality. Self-discovery. This also happens. You must discover your own inner self. When you go to Tiruvannamalai, what happens? 3 words will keep resonating. Who am I? Who am I? That's all. Whole Tiruvannamalai, I went there maybe 2 months ago. Everybody there is resonating only 3 words. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Because they are trying to do what? Self-discovery. That mountain itself is a big crystal. Marakatamani. What do they say in English? I don't know. It attracts. Like Tirupati. It attracts people. So they go, they keep rotating. Again in circles. Why we go in circle? Why we can't go in square? Why not rectangle? Why not triangle? Why we always circle? Have you ever thought about it? Right? In temples. Everywhere, only circles, right? Fast. Least distance. Quickly you can finish. We want to come out of the circles in life. That is the meaning. And wherever you are circulating, they have come out. That's why they are a god, they are enlightened, there is a samadhis, there is some guru, there is a master. They have come out of the cycles. That is why we go there. We do cycles, circles. Self-discovery. Who am I? Why am I born? Your immediate past life will have so many influences on this present life. I've seen so many cases. I've met so many people. I've spoken to many thousands of people. Heard so many experiences. The immediate past life will have high impact. Example, they have not meditated this lifetime, but the moment they sit, their focus goes here. How much ever they want to try focusing on the breath, their focus always go here. Why? Who taught you? They never practiced anything. Because of the past practices. Slowly with the practice, it comes here. It happened to me. It took long time, but I came back. And when I sit in meditation the first year, I always sit in Vajrasana. I don't know that is Vajrasana. One master came and asked, why are you sitting in Vajrasana? I said, I don't know what is that. Whatever you are sitting, that is Vajrasana. And for 2 hours, 3 hours, you are comfortably sitting in Vajrasana. Your legs will go, right? But I am able to sit because of the past practices. And I never sat from my childhood in that asana. But when I was meditating, automatically my asana went to Vajrasana. My focus automatically went to third eye area because of the past practices. That gave me an insight in the past I have meditated. So I discovered more about me. Every time when I meditate, I keep discovering who am I. And how much ever you see, whatever you see, there is still more to discover. The best discovery, you know when it happens? When situation comes in your life. When tough situation comes, you will really know who you are. If everything goes smooth, one person was telling, hey, no death. Death is just an illusion. No death, no death, no death. One day, wife dead. 3 years, he is still in depression. He's crying. There I cannot go and say, hey, you said no death, now you are crying. He will slap me. We were trying to console him. He is not able to accept. Not able to accept. So what you are speaking, what you are experiencing are two different things. When the situation comes, your self-discovery comes out very well. 2 gentlemen came from Thailand. They came to my office. One guy is a billionaire. He is running so many businesses. He lost most of the money. And I asked, who did that? Somebody very close did that. Always somebody close only will do. Somebody far we will never give any control, right? But I asked him, but I don't see any regret in your face, any sadness. You are in absolutely nirmal sthiti. How? Said it's an experience. I said, you are a master. It cannot come so easily. Arey, 10,000 gone, you should see people's face. 1 month current bill thoda upar ho gaya. That's all. You see the whole Karnataka. Headlines. Gone. I went to buy a car. The salesman is talking, sir, power bill also increased. Did I come to discuss that? So it has consumed their mind so much. Without any context, they are discussing that. The other guy also said, yeah, and then they are talking. I said, I came to buy a car. What are you talking? Then I told, yeah, power bill went up, right? I have to pay there, so you give me discount. Then they came here. Okay, sir, let's discuss. So self-discovery happens when you go and take up every opportunity. If you say no to any opportunity, you are missing something. Who are you to say no to your opportunity? Life is bringing some opportunity to you, and you're thinking, should I take this or no? Take one step and see. The best way is test the waters, no? Take one step and see. So the self-discovery happens when you give yourself more experiences. Never say no, just flow. One girl messaged me, sir, Fujitsu company, can you do sessions every day afternoon 12 to 12:30? I said yes. On Monday it's starting for 1 month. 1,000 people may attend. Is it not an opportunity for me? I say yes. Who am I to say no? No, I will think. I'm busy. I have to make time. If that fixes in my calendar, my life adjusts according to it. Because I see that is most important work. Teaching meditation is highest important for me. After that, the entire life should follow. It's a long-term commitment, 1 month. But I said yes. Now Jagdish sir tells me, sir, every day afternoon 2 to 2:20, sir, excellent meditation. Even I am in the road, I'll park the vehicle, I'll stand somewhere and meditate. Give a big clap to my Jagdish sir. So he gives highest importance to that, wherever he is. I heard from many people that 20 minutes meditation is so powerful. Every day, 150 to 200 people attend. But 2 people from Vidhan Sauda came. One was very senior, one was assistant of some senior. They said, every day 2 o'clock, our entire cabin sits. Oh, then I thought these 150 is connections. Behind that, I don't know how many people are sitting. I created something and I'm getting so many experiences out of it. It's an opportunity. And seeing that, 2 to 2:20, somebody said, can you do the exactly same thing for Fujitsu, 12 to 12:30? Yes. Let's do 20 minutes, no? I'm giving some sample suite to everybody. 20 minutes meditation. 3 hours meditation, they'll run away. 20 minutes. I said 12 to 12:20. They said, I'll be busy in office. I know what busy. I'm also from office environment background, IT. 10 years, 12 years I worked there. You go for a tea and come now 20 minutes. That you meditate. One guy asked me, sir, how to meditate, sir? If I sit, everybody is making comments. I said, change your posture. He asked me how. I told him, cross your legs. Okay, keep your hands like this. Will anybody disturb you? They will not even come near you. Sit like this. Observe the breath. They will be like. You can find ways. When I was working for Fidelity for 1 year, in the lunch breaks, everybody, I will wait, everybody let them go, I'll meditate for 10 minutes. Behind me, my another team manager was also sitting and meditating. I said, okay, wow. When manager is sitting, nobody comes back. I also used to meditate. So I got one company there. It is widely accepted nowadays, right? 15, 20 years ago, and now at least people, okay, meditation, good. Whether they do or no, that's different. They say, yeah, it's good, we should do, right? That is good. That awareness has come for everybody. Otherwise, so many of you won't come here. My cousins, I've been telling them to do meditation from 2004. 3 years ago, everybody called, Ayyappa teaches meditation. I asked why. COVID. Close your eyes. Observe the breath. COVID went, but they are still meditating. I was happy. Interconnectedness. The connection and the bond will increase to many levels after you meditate. From my childhood, I don't have any religion boundaries. Though my family is completely religious based. I didn't had that. How? I was born in a very orthodox religious family, but I was not bounded to any religion. Born in a Hindu family, studied in a Christian school, all the friends are Muslims. What a combination. Deadly. My dad told me, you should make friendship only with our caste people. There's one guy who will get first rank, you should make friendship with him because he's from our caste, you will get second rank. You know what I did next day? I got a Jesus Christ photo, kept in my room, and I started doing prayer. He said, you mess with me, I'll mess with you. But when I must be around 10 years or 12 years. Rebel. So the interconnectedness was very easy for me. From my childhood, I only see humans and animals, that's all. When people speak about religion, this, that, I said, what are you talking? That interconnectedness became more deeper. When I started doing meditation, many people when I see, I don't feel like new. I already know them. Sometimes through the past lives, sometimes through some messages, I already know them. Have you not experienced that? Some people you see, you have never seen before, but you feel that bondage. You already know them. So that interconnectedness will increase with everybody. That oneness will increase. And don't tell, I saw the dog and I know that dog. And mystical experiences, yes. Mystical experiences is not always spiritual experiences. See, I am a very good person. But I was very too good person. Somebody was taking advantage of me. They used to call me for business trips. And they will fix the date. Suddenly they will say, tomorrow you are coming. Hey yaar, no, I don't know Ayyappa, I booked the tickets, you are coming. I say, okay. Kya, kitna baje flight? 7:30 flight. What time I should be in airport? 5:30. When I should wake up? 3 o'clock. Because I didn't know how to say no. So I was suffering. 3 o'clock I wake up, get ready, take my car, go to the airport, then run for the flight. 7:30, 8:30 I land in Bombay. And whenever I land in Bombay, so I land into many things. Pollution, mind pollution, I get cold cough. Then I take a cab from there to Marine Drive. Traffic, 1 hour. The moment I step into their office, immediately meeting starts. No delay. As if the Prime Minister has to come, the whole cabinet is waiting. They will all wait for me. Go there, start. And there is no lunch separately. Lunch and meet. While we are talking, the lunch will come. Eat and talk. It will go up to 5 o'clock, my dear friends. 5 o'clock. Then there is no time to write minutes of meeting also. Then I go, immediately catch a cab. I'll reach the airport by 6:37, 9 o'clock flight. Land in Bangalore at 10:30. By the time I come home, what is the time? 12 o'clock. When did I wake up? 3 o'clock. Next day was pathetic. I was suffering because I couldn't tell them. In between, there is no tea break. All tea will come, food will come. Squeeze. I was too good. I was getting squeezed like anything. First time it was exciting. Business trip, no? New bag, laptop, this, that. Second time, business trip. I don't want. And the third time, it was just a business trip. So I was in the airport. Check-in, everything was done. And I was about to get into that bus to go to that flight. Somebody from the airport attender, suddenly he turned and he told me in Hindi, being good is okay, being too good is not okay. Who is he? Yeah. Everybody around is seeing me. Why is he talking to you? He told me that and he left. अच्छा है तो ओके सर, बहुत अच्छा नहीं है. It's very bad event. I know it is definitely a mystical experience for me. It's a message for me. And my dad gave me a message once. He didn't know that what he said. Yesterday I came to know. One girl, every day 3 o'clock, she gets up from the bed, she sits for exactly 51 minutes meditation and then she sleeps. Morning when they ask, she don't know that she meditated. She is 12 years old. Past practices, unconscious, but they are doing it. The mystical experiences, so many things we get. I read minds. People around me always know they are very careful. They plan something, don't go near master, he will know. That did not come from meditation. From my childhood, I had this. From my childhood, whoever thinks whatever around me, I always know. But when I tell, they will never accept. Instead, they will say, how can you think like that? I never used to understand, why am I thinking like this? But later I found out, they found out, I found out. Can we read other minds? Interesting, right? For that, first your mind has to be empty. Mystical experiences, you always get. After coming into this meditation, these mystical experiences are like everyday experiences for us. Every day something or the other miraculously keep happening. Once or twice you are like, wow, after 3, 4, 10, 20, 30 experience, it's like experiences. When I went to Tiruvannamalai, one Swamiji came and sat next to me. He is in orange robes. I was little aware. So he sat next to me. But the moment he sat, I was into meditation. Somebody was speaking something. And when I saw the Swamiji, he is also into meditation. We both were meditating. It was trance. And one experience happened. His guru, I don't know who is he. I got a message. I am the guru of this sage. Tell him that he has lighted a lamp in the ashram that got turned off. Ask him to go and lit it. Should I tell? I told Swamiji. He came nearby. I said, your guru, I don't know who, he gave me a message that in your ashram the lamp is off. You know what he said? Yeah, I am also able to see that. It was like a common talk for them. The mystical experiences are like common talks. Then he said, I am in uniform, you are in civil dress. His orange robes, I am in these kurtas, no? He called me, let us go to Sri Shailam forest, meditate for 2 weeks. I said, don't spoil me. You go. I have to go to public speak, meditation, teach. Our past life. That is our past life. It was very good talking to him for a few minutes. He invited to ashram. No. I just came out. These mystical experiences are very common. And I heard in Tiruvannamalai, in the road in front of you, some sage will disappear like this. They will be walking in front of you. Suddenly they disappear. People have seen. And finally, the transformation. Transformation, the opposite of transformation is what I would say is information. Either you are transformed or just informed. Some people say something changed. Some people say we came to know, but yet to witness the change. So our workshop is transformational workshop. Here, if I speak for 2 days, lengthy, you will fill the book and ask extra book. One more paper, no, we ask an exam. One more. But too much of information, what you will do? That's why the meditation is more here. The transformation happen in meditation, not in my speech. You'll get some clarity, new things. But the real transformation happens in your sadhana. So the importance is more in meditation here. So, when you start looking at your life as a drama, then you can shift to the roles easily. Body, mind, intellect, conscious, soul. Then all these advantages you get. You can find your purpose. You will be in the path of enlightenment because you are flexible. Some people plan something. If it won't happen, what happens? They can't digest. They will say, how could this happen? I planned it. You have to move to the next moment, but they get stuck there. And They will find reasons why it happened. I saw in Instagrams, I sometimes see interesting images. They were showing a clock, 15 minutes, 12:15, and that 15 minutes late, and then 12:25. Regret for 15 minutes late. The 15 minutes already gone. Since it is gone, they are regretting, another 10 minutes is gone. So finally, the regret will waste your time more. If it is gone, gone. Be in the next moment. One guy asked me, sir, for many years I am meditating, but I am not getting any transformation. I said, sit down. Let's discuss. Few years ago, when something happens in your life, how much time it takes for you to come out? You said generally 1 or 2 days. Now, within few minutes. That is transformation. Yeah, let's clap. Transformation people of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, they have to come, they have to bless. That is transformation. Baki all they will say bakwas. Small, tiny things you see. See, I was born and brought up in a city. Traffic road. Below my house was lorry shed. You can imagine. Tree means few pots in the house, that's all. I was not connected to the nature at all. When I got married, my wife is totally into nature. Nature. So I am a mall guy. Okay. She is a nature girl. So I introduced this side of life. She introduced that side of life. I say, well, can we go out? She says, let's go to Lal Bagh. I said, what is there in Lal Bagh? Same trees, different leaves, thicker, thinner, shorter, taller. And again we have to walk. Okay. My mother-in-law also came. So we went. Both of them saw the tree and said, wow. I said, what is there in wow? Tree is tree. Look at the leaf. Well, look at the colors, vibrant. I never used to understand. What is there to see this tree? What is there to see this plant? But after a few months, I also started telling, wow. I started enjoying because I started connecting with nature really. And I understood from my nature, from my childhood, what am I doing? Nothing. No nature, nothing. So that transformation came because of a person in my life. If you have fear in life, if you want to come out of fear, there's only one formula. Start making friends with people who are daring and dashing. That's all. Be with them. But don't transform them. It also happens sometimes. They will be jumping. He said, careful man. They will start thinking. So if you have fear, if you want to come out of fear, the only solution is live with fearless people. If you are always sad, finding reasons to sad. Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? Tell me. They're interested. Happy news, not interested. Sad news, they're first. You have to live with a happy person. Again, don't convert them. So find the opposite. Be with them. That's enough. So the altered state of consciousness, if you are able to shift, take 4 characters of some movie characters. One is Vishwamitra. One is some scientist. One is emotional person. One is a body person. Learn some dialogues. Ask somebody to speak. You should immediately able to shift from this to this to this to this to this to this to this. Then you see how flexible you are. Are you able to quickly transform? That can be a good exercise. How flexible you are matters.